Brett, does anything change with your approach going into this final preseason game or rest of camp with the decision to release Lirim?
No, it doesn't. My process, my mindset stays the same. I've got to continue to focus on every single kick and every single week and just try to stack days together because this league is so volatile. And I've learned a few lessons along the way that I need to make sure and I stay in my zone, do what I need to do, and get ready to make every kick.
Did you have any indication that the team would only keep one kicker going into this third week? And if so, what's that emotion like when you know it's you?
You never really know, to be honest with you. And like I said before, my plan for the week doesn't change. So, it's about making kicks, and that's what it always has been about, and that's what it will always be about.
What does it mean to have the trust of the coaching staff right now and to continue to prove that?
Yeah, that's always a good feeling. That doesn't change what needs to be done going forward, but that's definitely a good feeling right now.
For Cowboys fans who saw you a couple years ago but weren't paying attention last year, what did you show yourself and show the league last year? Your performance?
I don't know. I don't know what everyone else's opinion was, but I thought I had a good, solid year last year. There's always kicks that you want back, and last year was no different. But I thought my consistency was good. I thought I honed in on a couple weaknesses of mine that I got better at and attacked. So looking just to kind of continue that going forward.
What were those weaknesses, or what did you focus on honing in that you felt like you improved on last year?
A lot of technical stuff and mental stuff as well. That's about as deep as I'll get into it, but just little things there are always little things to work on and lessons that you learn along the way. And hopefully I'm better now than I was 2 years ago, and better now than I was last year, and hopefully in 2, 3, 4, 5 years I'll be better than I am now. So just to continue that constant progress and chase for what my standard is.
Brett, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. So this final preseason game, there are some fans and even some media. Final preseason game, it doesn't matter. For those who are battling, what do you say to those folks who just kind of look at that game and kind of,
Yeah, well, I think professional football, every snap that you take matters. Especially in a position like I'm in now. Every single ball that comes off my foot matters, no matter when it is. And I take that mindset even when I'm in training and practice sessions too. So, it's important for a lot of people.
I know you don't want to hone more on those details, but does it ever amaze you how much more there can be to learn, even when you spent so much time? Like, I know we were talking to Trayvon last year about learning quarterback, and he's like, well, I'm still so new to this. I spent however many years learning receiver. How much can you even quantify how much there is to still learn and to perfect?
Not really, because there's always something that comes up that is new, right? And when that happens, you've got to be able to be aware of new stuff that goes around or that goes on, and be able to adapt and learn from that, to learn a lesson, to maybe you got lucky and got away with it, but that could come to bite you again later. So having some awareness with that, but there's always something that comes up that wasn't necessarily on your radar that needs to be dealt with.